Good morning, interwebs. It's about 10:20, and we are up and around and actually in the car, and I'm trying to figure out how to film in the car without filming the kids. So I think this is the angle that works, flattering or not. Anyways, we are about to go into the chiropractor, so I shall come out hopefully looking more relaxed and well-adjusted, because I'm going to be a well-adjusted person after this. Maybe. Probably not. I'm assuming you'll remember, if you watched it, that I redid my porch, I don't know, like a week ago maybe? I don't know. But I redid my seating area, and I also put out a bunch of the squash that Steve brought me. Well, we had one that has been getting nibbled. It was like the first night we put it out there, a little nibble occurred. It's just been getting bigger and bigger. And it's not like I don't have the squash to spare, so I've kind of been leaving it, figuring, you know, clearly whatever critter wants it needs it more than I do, right? But I didn't know what it was, and I think I saw what it is. Let's see if we can find out. I think they're bugs. Like hornets or something. I mean, clearly there's like some flies too, but that's very strange. I don't know, but we don't know what's been eating at it. But just thought I'd share. On a potentially unrelated note, something ate a bunch of my mums. See? There have been little flowers on there last night, or maybe the day before, but Steve noticed this morning that they were all gone. So something's been making a snack of my pretty, pretty flowers. Hello. Ooh, you're swinging. You're hanging in my rack that has, like, my things for my KitchenAid, like the beater thingies, and then my measuring spoons and my measuring cups. You're in the measuring cup basket, so that's where you are, because that was the best thing I could set you on that was actually the right height for me, and I am still swinging. I'm sorry. It's one of those, like, hanging fruit and potato racks. I'll show you later. So those, like, potato and garlic or whatever racks that you see popular. They're really hard to find now, by the way. I found this one used. I'm gonna go get a knife. So I'm just putting dinner in to cook, and yeah, it's 6:30, so we won't eat till about 7:30, but that's cool, because we had a big lunch, because we went out while we were in Washington today going to the chiropractor. We also went to the pizza place in town, has like a lunch buffet, and that was tasty. And I also really wanted to go because I've really been craving like an iceberg lettuce salad, which is only funny because I'm kind of anti things like iceberg lettuce, because it's lettuce that has like no nutritional equivalent. Which if I'm going to eat something quote unquote healthy like lettuce, it should have, number one, flavor, and number two, some nutrients. So I've been creating like iceberg lettuce salads. So had that at the salad bar, and then they have like a pizza buffet too. So mostly I ate sausage pizza and I had one piece of pepperoni. They have some that have like all the different things on them, but peppers, like bell peppers specifically, make me really sick to my stomach. So I have problems with ones that are kind of mixed when I don't know what's mixed on it, because if it has been cooked with bell peppers, it'll make my stomach hurt. So I just avoid the ones that I can't tell what they are. And then we also had dessert pizza, and that was yummy. And I should have eaten more of that. And we had some of like the Jell-O from the salad bar. We always have some of that. My oven's ready. We have some of that for dessert when we have the buffet. But I need to go and open up this jar of basil sweet banana pepper jelly so that I can put it onto the ham steaks and grab the Suzy Q. I'll be right back. So I think Steve finished out the seasoning I was looking for, so I will just use this instead, some Pappy's garlic herb, which is kind of like Suzy Q, but not quite as good. But yeah, so the reason that we went anyways to get pizza was because I think I'd mentioned a few weeks ago, it wasn't that long ago, but anyways, they had like a law enforcement appreciation lunch in town. They had this lunch with like a free will offering, and I guess their plan was to like give some money to all of the officers on our police department so that they could go out to dinner with their family or something. Well, Steve is obviously an emergency dispatcher, And they originally gave like stuff to all of the officers, and then this week there was stuff in the box for all of the dispatchers, which was very nice of the people that did it. But they were in the form of chamber bucks, which were like kind of like an open gift certificate for the businesses in that town that are part of the Chamber of Commerce. It didn't have like a list of who that was, but you would assume it's like all the businesses, right? And the goal was to like go out to eat with your family. So we go to one of the like 3 actual restaurants in town. Well, one's a sports bar, one is a brewing company, I guess one is a restaurant. We went to the pizza place, and then you can get food at the gas station. So those are all the places to eat in Washington. You'd assume that they would all be covered by these chamber bucks if they were what we got. Well, we go, and they weren't. So we paid cash, but that was fine. It's not like we didn't have the money. I still have money in our discretionary spending for the pay period, so that was fine. And we remembered to get a coupon before we went, so we got 15% off, so yay, that was good. Wasn't as cheap as we expected, but we had a good time. The food was good. We got there early, so like we got in and situated and got the kids like their drinks, and we were working our way through the salad bar with the kids, which takes a little bit of time. We go in like 2 different shifts before the wave of people came. So even though they serve lunch from 11 to 2, there was actually no pizzas out when we got there at 11:20. But by 11:40, once we got ourselves all like situated and we're starting to work through the salad bar, like people started coming in. So it was good that we missed that because we usually don't, and then it's kind of a pain. Did that, and then we came home, and I was working on my Vlogtober thing for today, and the kids played, and the kids took a nap, and the kids got up. I hung out with Steve in the middle. And then now the kids are outside playing again. Fall air is awesome because it's not all like hot and gross, but it's still, nice enough for them to be out in it for long periods. So we are just soaking that up while we can. And I was working on some things, and now I'm going to put dinner in to cook. I'm going to put in this ham steak with the banana pepper jelly on it. Cook that for probably, 40 minutes to an hour, and then I'll pull it out. And I might also put some sweet potatoes into the microwave to bake those, and we will have those with some butter and salt for our side dish. So that should be tasty. Oh, and where you were sitting was right here. You were sitting on top of my measuring funnel, I think. But this is how I organize my things. I hang my little cup measures. I have another one of these too that hangs on here. Cup measures, measuring spoons, and some random like canning equipment. And then my clothespins all go there for, closing bags of things. And then in the top has my KitchenAid stuff and my kitchen timer. So it's a very easy way to store things, and we just hung it from a hook in front of the sink, and I like it. It also allows the I find that measuring cups and spoons don't always dry really well when you have them in a drawer, and so this way they get lots of air around them, so I know that they're good and dry. Also, if I do something like just measure water, like with the liquid one, I'll measure water and then I'll just throw it back there and it'll dry. So I like that about it. So I just finished performing a wee bit of giraffe surgery. We had a leg mishap. That's what happens when your mom starts crocheting and gives you some of her very first toys. They are sad and fall apart.
My leg habit.